to demonstrate how to separate individual bundles of fibers within a single buffer tube. What we have here is buffer tube containing 24 fibers in two distinct groups of 12. There's a binder around each group. There's a blue thread and an orange thread wrapped around each group. I'm going to remove about 24 inches, which is typical, or it's about as much as you want to remove at one time. I'm going to make a little ring cut here with a buffer tube stripping tool, and then gently pull the tube off of the fibers. And you want the fibers to rest on a clean surface, as I have right here. You want to avoid contaminating the fibers with any debris. If you prefer, you can go ahead and separate them now, but if you like, you can take a towel and very gently push off some of the gel. You do not want to straighten out the thread, so don't apply too much pressure, and don't go to clean the fibers all the way. Then at the end of the buffer tube, we want to try to separate the groups. You can see the colored thread, where you just look for a thread. Here's the blue thread, and just gently pull it away, and the two groups will split apart. And you can see the threads right here. We have the orange thread on this group and the blue thread on this group. It's just one thread per group. Keep them separated. At this point, you want to identify the fiber bundles, because we're going to remove the thread. So what I've done here is just pull the thread away, keep track of that bundle, and then you can take an adhesive wire marker. This is just one of the many ways you could do this. You can do it with a tie wrap or the thread itself, which I'll demonstrate on the next bundle. Now, to get that thread out of there, you can just trim it off, being careful not to cut any fibers. Then go to the end of the bundle, find that thread, and then just gently pull it off the group and discard. Now on the second bundle, I'll locate the thread, pull it out to the side here, trim it off, leaving about 6 inches, and you can use the thread, in this case, to identify this bundle, and that'll maintain the actual colored identity. So you just make a few loops around here. Don't want to tie it too tight. We just want it to just tight enough to stay on there. Like so. Trim off the excess. And then we'll do the same as we did before. Locate the thread on the far end. And gently pull it off the bundle. So now we have two groups identified. All that's left is to clean them. Take your gel removing product, and then while pulling directly out from the tube, not at an angle, you can make a few wipes to remove the gel from the fiber bundles. And then dry them with a clean towel. And now we have two groups ready to be loaded into the splice tray.